This is the day after we last left Opie, last Wednesday, after Ron had his coming-of-age moment. This is the first show after that, and as you can imagine, the chat is very pleased with Ron and wants to let them know.
Hold on, we're making more money. Yeah, money for Ron, the people's champ. They're calling you the people's champ. Wow. All right, it says chump.
We cannot end this broadcast without people seeing you giving me the cash.
DZ, I don't carry cash.
No kidding. Hey, Ron, I'll have the cash for you tonight.
Give me your Venmo.
Venmo?
DZ Fast, $10. This is for Ron. Now you own $40. No, I didn't say I was giving him the money for the whole day.
This guy ain't gonna give me shit.
Don't.
I can't swear.
You know I take care of you.
He does.
You know I take care of you. Right? You're just playing into. You're just playing into the hate.
Keep the money. Keep
$2 from Jerry Shepardini. This is for Ron in the fa la 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 la. All right, go ahead, Ron. Thank you.
What was I talking about?
Wow. Opie at a certain point finally had to say, like, can you just tell them I pay you money? Because there's two things I know. One is that Opie never got Ron a mattress when he desperately needed one. Mm-hmm. And two is that Ron was super stoked about $3 10-ounce beers during happy hour at Gebhard's, which is a thing that millionaires don't give a shit about.
No.
So if Opie's taking care of this guy, like maybe grabbing the bar tab or something, that wouldn't matter. I don't know that Opie's taking care of him at all. In fact, Opie's pretty much said he doesn't pay him anything, hasn't he? Is he trying to change that now that people are tuning in for Ron?
Yeah, now that he's getting called out on camera for it, he's like, hey.
You know, he could have given Ron that fucking bourbon, that $1,200 bottle of Rip Van Winkle that he got for saving those kids' lives.
But he doesn't pay rent to Gephardt's. He doesn't pay them anything for it, so he had to give them something substantial for all the space. Ron gets it. He sees how he's scum compared to Mike. He sees.
I love the chat coming in. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And they really rule this thing. Ron is energized from the last session he had after grilling Opie, and he keeps trying to bring up things that Opie is jealous of, but now Opie's kind of prepared, and he's combative, and he knows to kind of move things along really quickly. But thank God for JFK Head Chunk in the chat, who keeps things right on track.
I love this guy.
Do you know who the host was before Ryan Seacrest, and he left because he hated her?
Michael Strahan. Oh, yeah, the straight head.
I'm trying to add. Yeah. So it wasn't just...
I'm jealous of him, too, by the way.
So Michael... Michael Strahan...
I'll tell you why.
What just happened? Is that chat going to come back up again? Is that gone forever, Adam?
No, it's going to come back because Opie can't make up his mind about anything. So you're going to watch him think about how he just took it down, stare at Ron, not listen to him, and then he's got to put it back.
Okay, so for the people who are listening to this, JFK Head Chunk gave him $2, which... I'm pretty sure you could ignore if you wanted to. It says, Ron, would you go on Ant's show if he asked?
I'm trying to add. Yeah. So it wasn't just...
I'm jealous of him, too, by the way.
So Michael... Michael Strahan...
I'll tell you why. He can't even speak correctly. And he's got digs out the ass.
He's in the Hall of Fame. Michael Strahan was actually the host before Ryan Seacrest with Kelly Ripa.
Right.
And he left without telling anybody.
Right.
Because he said he couldn't effing stand her.
Right. Oh, by the way, I didn't mean to, blow this off. JFK's giving us $2 to say you should go on Ant's show. Just give me $2 all day long and say that garbage. Well, JFK's turning on us. Why are you turning on us, JFK? You used to be good. You used to be cool.
It's the whole day I get the money.
No,
it's the whole day.
I'm going to negotiate with
you. You are so right, Adam. He wasn't listening to Ron at all. Not that he normally does, but he was processing, how do I handle this? Don't want to ignore it. I'll get called out, but I also want to nip this in the bud. So he's going, Michael Strahan fucking hated working. He's like, right. Good stuff, Opie.
And then that's what he came back with. He had all that time, and he came back with, oh, yeah? What about you? That's what he had.
Yeah, and then they go, oh, keep giving me $2 all day for this garbage. Garbage? It wasn't even an insult. It was a question.
No, and he paraphrased it to make it sound that way.
Right.
This guy's trying to have you go on Ant's show. No, it was asking if he would.
Would you go if you were asked?
Yeah.
You asked Paul Simon if one of his band members would ever play with Art Garfunkel. Fuck you!
Right. Or would Art Garfunkel just reach out and ask them to? He better fucking not.
Well, get blocked.
Yeah.
So, I think JFK comes back with everything we're all thinking.
soap star, dude. That's how they met.
He was on that other
Wait, JFK is back. It was
More money?
It was a question, not turning on you. Maybe Ron is. Yeah, Ron's a double agent.
He's definitely going on Anthony's show.
Oh God, have fun with that.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I was offered. I'm gonna stick up for myself. I was offered, and this is true. I was offered $1,000
All right.
to go on the
Kevin
guy from SNL, Kenneth Brennan's podcast. And
Did you call him? You called him the guy from SNL.
Is that him?
He was on there for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry,
this
Kevin. Sorry, I love you, Kevin. I love you.
So this guy, Kevin Brennan,
Just a joke, Kevin.
had his assistant.
Opie hates it when there's someone who has credits. You're calling him the guy from SNL? Yeah, wasn't he on it? Yeah, he was. All right, well, he's the guy from SNL.
Yeah. And also, again, his ambivalence. He's like, oh, fuck that guy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Please come back to me.
Yeah, that's so bizarre.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry,
this
Kevin. Sorry, I love you, Kevin. I love you.
So this
I
guy,
love you.
Kevin
Just a
Brennan,
joke, Kevin.
had his assistant goes, Ron, we love what you're doing. We want to fucking delve into it. And
Ollie!
And that's mad, I think.
they offered me $1,000.
Yeah, well,
And Opie's like, Ron, please, I'm begging you. Just don't do it. Ron, please. I will, Ron, please, I'm going to give you money. That was 3 years ago.
He's throwing you under the bus like crazy.
That's not true.
No. They did offer me money. I refused it. You know why? Because I'm fucking Team Opie.
No, and we also don't want to be part of that dabble garbage.
We don't want to live in negativity.
Thank you.
Opie
we
and
just
I-
want to be negative here.
No,
Negative in person.
we're light negative. We're not mean negative.
Oh my God.
Opie told him not to do it when he was offered $1,000.
Oh, I believe it.
Of course that's what happened. And then we'd be like, don't say that. And Opie said, I'll take care of you. And it never happened. This is crazy.
Yes.
How much money can we raise to get Ron on WATP, do you think? $75? 85?
Start a GoFundMe.
Unfortunately, I do think Ron believes in Opie's distinction that he made right there, that there are people and then there's WATP and the Dabbleverse, and that we are different. And he does see it in us as an other. He doesn't trust us. He's becoming more trusting, but there is a line drawn. I don't think he would. He meant what he just said. He's Team Opie. He is.
Yeah, but his girlfriend likes WATP. And he's in love with his girlfriend. So he might come around.
And our fans sent him the bed he's sleeping on, but that's not a reason to be a fan. That was just done out of generosity.
Yeah,
he sees he's coming around, but he is Team Opie. He hasn't changed completely. He wants something to come of this. I get it.
I mean, to be classified as the negative ones. Now, how many children did I save from drowning this summer? 0. That's true. So Opie's got me on that stat. But other than that, I think we're spreading a lot of positivity and joy in this world.
We've given him more money than his boss has, and because we appreciate his work,
Right.
genuinely.
Agreed.
Now, and as you can see, an example coming up right now of this kind of light negative humor that you can expect from the Opie program.
I'm getting ready for the Muslim mayor because I'm Jewish and I'm afraid as a Jew, so I'm going to blend in with the Muslim mayor.
Okay. Oh,
This is when Opie has to be like, all right, that's going a little too far. You already used the S word on my program. Now we're doing racial humor. Come on.
Well, he used the F word too, and Opie let it slide.
Uh-oh.
So I don't think it was the word shit that bothered Opie. I think it was that you're painting me in a bad light.
Yeah.
That everyone knows is true.
And possibly getting laughs, so we need to shut that down.
It's like he's losing control or something.
Yeah.
Almost.
Let's do this show from a bar, make it look like a hang, but I'm going to keep censoring what you say.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like a true maestro and conductor, JFK is back to put us where we need to be.
Yes.
more for Ron, the new YouTube superstar.
I know, but yeah, that's true. I know it's true.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're so fucking jealous. You know what? No. You're jealous of Carson Daly. You're jealous of fucking who's that guy in the Wheel of Fortune?
You say Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest.
Throw him out the window.
You're jealous.
Throw him out the
You're
fucking
jealous of the Kelsey brothers. You're jealous of Howard Stern.
I'm not jealous of Howard.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
This is great.
Watercolor painting in a little while.
So J-Lo, tell me about being a mom.
In some
How do you do it, J-Lo? You're a superstar and you got to raise. You're a single mom, aren't you, J-Lo?
And you got
How do you do it? How do you do it?
who are you trying to do?
I'm not. I'm
That's Howard Stern.
Well, it's my interpretation of Howard and how he changes his voice. It's like,
Oh, okay.
I really feel for you, J-Lo. You know, you're a single mom.
That's the dog from Davy and Goliath.
Run.
Yeah.
What's great about that is that Opie, who doesn't watch anything, doesn't care about any of this stuff, references the most recent celebrity interview.
Oh, yeah.
Howard Stern with J-Lo, and seems to have watched parts of it. That he would know the questioning and would make fun of that. And then Scott Watson's over there doing the Anthony Cumia impression, hoo, Robin, which is very funny because, Opie's trying to do his little Howard impression there. And Ron's
It's not an
calling him out.
impression. He made it clear. It's an interpretation. That's very different.
I got it.
I've seen this scene play out so many times as a bartender.
Mm-hmm.
These are two broads who are smiling, but they are not smiling.
It's very catty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was interesting that Ron's going, you're jealous of this person, you're jealous of that person. And we've seen this crop up where Opie will be like, yeah, they disrespected me, or they're not good at radio, they don't have a real radio career like I did. Wasn't that his thing? Not Carson Daly, but the other guy, Ryan Seacrest. Wasn't that his thing that he's just like, yeah, but like Ron was, this is like months ago. Ron's like, yeah, but isn't like Ryan Seacrest in the Radio Hall of Fame? He's got this big show and stuff. He's like, yeah, but it doesn't do real radio. Like we did real gritty radio.
Just like John, all of these people's careers and talents are based on how nice they were to them in this random encounter they had one day.
Yep.
And that's it. Now, what's great about this next clip, which is about jealousy and Stern, is that it reveals exactly what Chris was saying, and Opie lets it slip how he really feels about Ron.
Yeah.
all right, let's break down who I'm jealous of. Howard Stern. Am I jealous of Howard?
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
I think you're not being honest. Because you're certainly jealous. You're not jealous of his fucking money.
Oh, everybody's jealous.
Are you fucking crazy? This guy's worth like $100 million.
No, he's over.
100 million.
More?
He's pushing a bill. He's pushing a bill.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
He's pushing a bill.
How? Business?
All I had to do is behave, and all me and Anthony had to do was get along.
Because you're fucking so
you would be looking at a billionaire from afar, Ron.
Wow. That says it all.
Holy shit. There's a lot of things to unpack on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's unpacked.
Well, the jealousy thing is so obvious to everyone who spends any time with Opie.
Oh, he's a bitter old fruit.
He's so jealous of Howard's career, and he thinks that if he had just made a couple different decisions or one different decision, he would be Howard Stern.
I wouldn't be here with you now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to hang out with Ron the waiter, is literally what he just said.
Who's outshining me?
Yeah, and because the economic and socio divide between them two right now is not far enough.
Yes.
Him, like,
You're
living
right.
underneath the roller coaster in Coney Island and Opie in his penthouse and the stars, and that's not enough for him to really let him know how he feels about him. But if he could, oh, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's really dark.
The other funny thing about that, in my opinion, is you have this guy, Ron, who couldn't afford a new mattress and lives with a roommate in a shitty apartment. It's talking about Howard's really rich. He's worth $100 million. And they go, no, he's worth more than that. And Ron goes, what? Like, dude, Ron, what's the difference between $100 million and $1 billion? Are you like, would that like change things very much? Like, wait, I can own 5 mansions or only 2?
I can only hope that he's doing it because he knows it annoys Opie. Like, wow,
Yes.
$1 billion? That sounds like a lot.
And he goes, how did he do that? It's like, I don't know. Do you ever read the newspaper?
And what's really nice is that he comes in right here with some info and some backing from someone else who knows Opie very well.
Oh, good.
Anthony and I.
Even Anthony.
All right, let me get
Even Anthony said you couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut with Howard. He said you were obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Well, no, Anthony. Excuse me. Anthony listens to a lot of us. That's awesome.
You find that creepy, right?
What's that?
That he's listening to us? I don't know what he does. I know what he does in broad strokes.
So I don't think Scott knows.
women?
No, but I don't think Scott.
Oh, hey! We don't know that.
I don't
I
think,
saw a video.
dude, he put a 35-minute video, and he chopped it up into 4 separate videos. When he was talking about
and listen to the show.
Maybe you could comment maybe once in a while.
Comment all the time.
Scott's in the chat room fucking
Wait a minute.
beating up people.
Excuse me. You know how you have your little stupid...
Electronically, he's beating up people in there.
You know how you have your little stupid reward center?
What?
Where's he on the list? Your little stupid reward center? Hey, this is what your badges, your Opie badges. Where were you on the list this
Top
week?
fan, motherfucker.
You're number one?
Oh, I didn't say. I said I am a top fan. I don't know if I'm number one.
I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Yes, you do.
So,
If you're a good boy, you get a badge from Opie.
What? Opie is so uncomfortable with this.
Yep.
Ron is spilling the tea. So it turns out this compensation that Opie's been talking about, come on, you know I actually do take care of you. He's been saying this multiple times, is a gold sticker on the forehead?
Is he talking about the fan prizes or like the chat membership prizes you get, the pledges, or is that what he's talking about? No?
I have no idea, but it doesn't seem like it's worth anyone's time.
No.
It doesn't seem like they're excited. Like,
Here's a
Ron isn't
mattress
excited
sticker.
about it. Yeah, right.
You heard him just say to his friends like, I saw the episode. I saw what Ant had to say. And he's like, well, then where were you in the chat?
Yeah.
Meaning they're reading the chat and they're asking the people at the bar to get the fuck in there and help them from drowning.
Also, Scott was a good friend right there because he could tell as Ron's going, oh, you got to see these videos that Anthony put out where he's telling all the truth about this guy. And he's going through all this stuff. And Opie's getting very uncomfortable. He doesn't know, do I shut this down? What do I do? And Scott goes, yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah.
So Scott Watson was being a good soldier right there.
So what is this pledge thing? I think it's for his fans, the people who chat the most. You get a badge or something.
It's probably part of the Pod Squad, the Facebook group.
That must be it.
Oh, yes, that's exactly what it is. You probably get like digital badges. Look this up. We got to look into this. This is insane. There's got to be a Pod Squad thing. We got to infiltrate. Don't say it out loud during the show because then they'll know. But guys, this is our super secret meeting right now. Yeah, everyone in the chat, be cool. We got to infiltrate this system and find out what's going on with this reward system that's going.
How do we get badges?
I want a badge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what Ron needs, a gold star on his shirt right there. That's
I see what you
perfect.
did there.
Thank you.
Still traumatized by that event, huh?
I'm just processing it.
Gotcha. All right, so that was the 24th of October. And then you want to fast forward to the next day?
Yeah, there was only one thing. I think he decided I need to give up on Ron for a little bit and talking to people. So he does one of his live streams where he walks through New York City, invading people's faces and bothering tourists.
I mean, he always captures gold on these.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's so great about it because, most people say Manhattan, kind of boring. Nothing really to see here.
It's not a walking city. You
Not
got
a walking city. There's not a lot of stuff to look at.
And it's far
just,
away and you're isolated.
And Opie just somehow always captures gold, There's a busker or something.
And he's
can't
doing
believe it.
what he does a lot, which is run through Central Park and harass all the vendors that sell stuff. And he had been to 4 or 5 of them, not bought anything, just kind of talked at them, filmed them, and walked away. And finally, one of them had something to say about it.
What happened? What happened? Why can't I film this beautiful artwork of yours, sir? What happened? What happened? Oh, all right. Well, you got nice stuff anyway. What do you think? I'm going to copy it or something? All right. Have a good day. I was going to buy some stuff. But
Bullshit.
we don't have a match now, bro. Dude, you're in a tourist area. Everyone's going to want to come by and film you. All right. Oh, boy. He doesn't want to be filmed. Oh, my God. Literally, he's in an area where every other person is on their phone taking pictures and video, but he doesn't want anyone filming his artwork. He started getting a little aggressive.
Good.
Does Opie think that's a win? Like that was an encounter that's good content for him?
Yeah, because he kept it up.
Yeah, because he looks terrible in that. Mm-hmm. And then to do I was going to buy something.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost enraging. I'm almost
Never once. Never once.
Never
in
once
any
is
of
he
these
throwing
streams.
any money to any of these people He's constantly harassing.
You can't fire me. I quit.
These people that are the thumbnails of a lot of his videos, and their name is there, and their song that they're singing, but he doesn't give them any money. But this is the one time he was ready to lay down. He's such a Karen. He's such a Karen.
Is. I know. And then as soon as it's like, other people have their phones out too. It's like, yeah, I just don't want you filming me, asshole. Get the fuck out.
You have two, one's on a tripod, and you're really tall, and you're really scary, and I've seen you here before. I know you know by.
I don't want to be on your unfunny channel.
Yeah, it's cool me a country, buddy.
The best is as we're watching this video, Adam's just recording this as he's watching it, and it said 44 views posted 4 hours ago.
We don't have a match now, bro.
You can see on the bottom of the screen right there.
Dude, you're in a tourist.
It's so sad. Was this on the Opie Unleashed channel? Because I got reports that it was only on Opie Radio.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think Opie's neglecting the Unleashed channel a little bit.
But he does. He has at least 2 or 3, right? Because he puts them on multiple ones.
That's
one
true.
One is a full screen. One is.
That's true. Yeah, you get the full screen one. You get the live one.
There's radio. There's Unleashed. Is there a third?
For Opie, I don't think so. I mean, he's got the Facebook page and Twitter, but no, I think for YouTube it's just those 2.
Okay. Well, that will bring us to today.
Wow. Today or yesterday? Because you got some yesterday clips.
Yeah, yesterday, actually. That would be better. This is, I don't know. I think he's so scared of Ron asking him questions that he's just kind of filibustering and giving up on talking about anything relevant. And just like John, all he wants to do is talk about his childhood. And he turns every conversation into some rambling story about his family or his dating life or everything before he met Anthony is now the glory days. It used to be the radio.
Right.
Ron took that away from him. Now he's got to fantasize even earlier. And because of that, it just gets fucking weird.
I ended up being a cat person for a while because of these stupid circumstances, not worth getting into now. And I had 2 cats that I was highly allergic to. I went through life sneezing and wheezing and watery eyes because I had 2 stupid cats in my apartment that I couldn't get rid of because I fell in love with the dumb things. And as soon as those cats went bye-bye, my life was way better. I could breathe. My eyes stopped leaking. I stopped sneezing.
Okay, great. Lesson learned. Allergic to cats. Life is better without them. That should be the end of this story.
What a passionate way to talk about something that happened 50 years ago, too. You know what I mean? I can't even imagine telling you about a soccer game I played when I was 15 years old or, something else. That I went to a skate park when I was 14.
Can't imagine me listening to it.
Right. And the ramps went on for days. Talking about, who cares?
Have you ever heard someone refer to themselves as, I used to be a cat person?
Yeah,
no.
I noticed that.
I haven't.
You either are or you're not. Even if you don't have a cat at the time, you're like, yeah, I'm a cat person. You're not like,
so this is what happens when Ron's not driving the conversation with the topics. This is what
and he won't let him because he's so scared. So he just keeps filibustering. And you would think that would be the end of this story and his relationship with these animals that haunt him. But no, it's only the beginning.
Oh. Did I ever tell you the story of the cats?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead, Curtis.
Well, it's quick. It's quick.
Go ahead.
I know you're trying to make a point, but now we're
No, I want to hear your cat story.
All right, really fast. There was when I was doing radio in Buffalo, we brought in a kitten because it needed somebody. We found it outside the radio station and it was abandoned. So we brought it into the radio station. That cat was being abused by the morning guy to the point I said, hell no, I got to take this cat home. And I found out that day I was highly allergic to the damn thing, and it had fleas. I was infested with fleas because of this thing. I bombed my apartment twice to try to get rid of the fleas. You would see them bouncing off the fucking rug. I had so many. So then I bring that cat home to Long Island, and it got hit by a goddamn car in front of my house because we lived in a house of horrors where all our pets ended up getting killed in the road because we lived on a highway without a fucking fence. So that should have been the end of my cat thing. Because I did the right thing with this cat. Now the cat's dead. I'm taking a nap because I was living with my parents because I just moved home because I was broke because this radio business sucks. And then as I was napping, my mom dropped the kitten on my back to replace the one that got smushed in the road. And now I'm stuck with this cat. And the cat is growling at me and scratching me.
Whose fault is any of this? What the fuck? I hate how life happens to Opie. It's so awful. What he has to go through. Okay, a bunch of things in there, but I love I had to move with my parents because the radio business sucks so bad. Says the multi-millionaire from radio.
Yep. Since he was 18, Carl.
That's insane. Also, he takes no responsibility for all the pets dying in the road. It's just because of where he lived. No, all the other houses on that street weren't having all their animals smushed in the road. You fucking idiots.
How about how his former radio DJs were like animal abusers that he had to save this cat from? He just threw them under the bus. They were animal abusers.
He was abusing this animal. Well, what am I going to kick during my show if you take the cat home with you, Opie? God damn it.
He's trying to not talk about radio and how angry he is about it, and Anthony, and everything just veers back there. Yeah. He can't help but let it out. This is real therapy. He's like forcing on Ron.
That's a good point. That's a good point because like I was making the joke before about like what I would even remember from when I was that age or younger times. I was trying to think of like I went to skate parks, I played soccer. But yeah, like he's really like reliving these stories right now.
Yeah.
As if he's been prodded, like, tell me about that time in your life and what was going on then and what was your relationship with your mom and these cats. It's like, I can't believe he came up with that story just now. It's wild.
Carl, nobody asked him. And they were talking about Curtis Sliwa, who's running for mayor and is a cat lover. And Opie took that as his signal to jump on in with this.
You got a confession?
Oh, yeah. This is all really boring. So that first clip, I did speed up to 105. Yep. And this last clip, I did speed up to 110. What he does here is so selfish and so just self-serving that for our own safety, I sped it up to 1.45.
Okay.
And then I was working at WBAB, and I was leaving late night one night, and I hear the sound of a kitten over this 8-foot fence. So I go over the fence in the middle of the night, basically. It was really dark, and I crawled, and I saw this thing under a pine tree. It looked like a baby owl. I grabbed it. We brought it back into BAB. We fed the thing. We gave it milk and some food. And then we're like, all right, let's put the cat back because I don't know whose cat this is. So we put it back under the tree. I walked to my car across the parking lot. Someone says to me, uh-oh. I go, what? I turn around. This kitten climbed up the 8-foot fence and did the leap of faith and dropped down to the fucking driveway of the parking lot, I should say. Ran up to my feet and started rubbing up against my leg, right? Are you following me still, Ron?
I'm trying to follow your little cat story.
Somebody's following this. So then everyone said, well, this cat's yours now, man. So I brought that cat home to my parents' house because I still didn't have an apartment yet. I was going to move to Northport, but I needed a little more time to collect some money so I could pay my fucking bills. Now I'm stuck with 2 cats, even though I'm allergic to fucking cats, right? Fast forward, I got this fucking girlfriend that I should have broke up with after I kissed her for the first time because I knew the chemistry wasn't right, but because I was brought up like an enabler because of my dad.
But I'm
dad
not
enabled
gay.
my mom. I didn't know any better, so I enabled, and I stayed with this girl even though I knew it wasn't right for 10 years, Rod, 10 years. And then we finally broke up, right? And she took the cats because I was allergic to the cats, and I had to say goodbye to the cats because I did love them at this point, but everything was leaking on my body and the sneezing and the wheezing. And then, long story short, she hated the cats so much that she gave my 2 cats to a gay couple. And they hated the names of the cats, even though these cats were at least 10 years old at this point. And they changed the names of the cats. And that's it, Ron. Sorry. Cheers.
Well, I think we had a breakthrough today, Greg. Thanks for coming in. That's the time that we have. But we have a lot to discuss when you come back in next week. I think this is some good progress we're making.
We really covered a lot of ground. It's really good work, Opie. Way to look inside yourself.
Next week, let's figure out what happened to Doggy.
Oh, my God. Let's just start with the time the mother threw the cat on your back as a way of introducing you to it. Let's just start with that, maybe. He goes on about, I didn't realize he had twin brothers. Did you know that?
I know he has a lot of siblings. So he has a pair of twins that are siblings?
Yes, that are younger than him, but much more handsome. And apparently, like, they're the darlings of the family. Interesting that he's used to always being jealous of this couple that get along really well.
Yeah, it's weird to even say that, like, your siblings, I don't know, are the darlings of the family. The guy's in his 60s. That's what he's thinking about.
This is the only thing he's thinking about.
He's trapped.
And this is best case scenario.
In his existence.
Can you imagine what he's like when the cameras aren't on? Because this is the best of him we're getting right now, just like John.
And he just had that really amazing week last week with his wife's birthday.
Yeah.
You know, they had so much fun where he was making breakfast and exhausted afterwards.
That was all those balloons, right?
All those balloons that he had. And now he just seems like he's miserable.
Really does.
Dwelling on some like dark shit in his past.
I think he's just like, if I stop talking, Ron's going to ask me a question.
Yes. You said he was filibustering, and it's apparent, and Ron's onto him.
There's a girl I dated. She was a bad kisser. What?
Even if this is real in his life, it's like he's like, I learned this very important big lesson, and then I didn't follow it for the next decade.
Right.
And that's the cat story.
I dated her for 10 years. She sucked. Cool.
And it's all my parents' fault because they're enabling and they're causing this, and I don't know. And you're going to see this ambivalence continue to follow him through to today, where he admits the reason why he's not voting for Mamdani.
It's all right. I'm trying to have an open mind. And then I learned yesterday that Mamdani, he wants to bring minimum wage to $30 an hour. Has this guy ever run a small business? Small businesses cannot survive if they have to pay their employees $30 an hour. That's what the average worker, what he does, like a 6 hour shift, $30 an hour. That's $180 per worker per day. That's insane.
First off,
Yeah.
says doesn't affect Opie at all. He's trying to get out of the city, so I don't know why he's even concerned about it. But average worker does a 6 hour shift.
Yep.
Opie does 48 minutes. Does he think 6 hours? That's wild. Can you imagine working for 6 hours?
I don't know anybody that works 9 to 5, really. That's like an old relic. People work more than that in whatever hours they can.
Well, even 9 to 5 is more than 6.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
His attempts to relate to the common man are so horrible, and that's when you're so grateful that Ron the waiter's here. Because if there's ever someone who is experienced enough to talk about the minimum wage, it's Ron the waiter. So watch this.
And what is minimum wage now? Does anyone know what it's up to?
Let me just check my pay stub. Opie, and I'll let you know.
But also that opinion that he just decided how businesses should be run and how much workers should be making, and had no idea what the minimum wage was.
Yep.
And I'm guessing he was surprised to find out it was $16, and he's feeling a little silly. I bet he thought it was $4.75 like the last time he checked.
Yeah, right.
I think it's like 15 or 16. Well, it depends. Every state's different. You go down south, like minimum wage could be like fucking $9.
Yeah, of course.
It's literally based on state, but I think in New York, it's about 16.
16?
And if you're a tipped employee, it's 11. You get $11 an hour if you're a tipped employee.
I knew Ron
tipped
would know
employees,
that.
they make a killing with the tips. You don't report that shit. I was a caddy. You don't report that.
I was like, it's saying that not reporting A. What the fuck, man? You know how many people have gotten in trouble? Like crazy cabbie. Like, don't talk about not paying the IRS while you're on your show, you idiot.
He really thinks he can fool everybody into thinking he is a common man and that he's in touch, and that because of his caddy experience as a child, he knows what it's like to work a job.
Sure. I don't think that's the case, though.
I was a caddy, and I got to a point where I was supposed to report tips. I didn't report tips. What are you, crazy? Why would I do that? I put the cash in my sock when I left the golf course, right? I ran home. I gave my mom, after a while, only half and said I had a bad day because I had to give all the money to the household. And then I hid it in my room in tinfoil in the wall. That's what you do with your cash that you make
beside the Playboys and the hustlers, or I don't know, Playgirl. I don't know. Maybe who knows?
No, bro, not Playgirl. That's your fantasy. Knock it off. No, I told you we
You never looked at a Playgirl? Just out of curiosity?
Honestly, I'm sure I did. Look, there you go.
They were like tasteful poses. The guy like contemplating with his knee up on the bed.
Or anything about it, but I'm just saying I lived long enough that I'm sure somewhere along the way I checked out a Playgirl. I didn't buy it. I didn't want to check it out, but I'm sure I did.
That's insane. He just got Opie to admit he's looked at Playgirls before. Yep. And Ron seemed like he had some knowledge when it comes to how Playgirls work, too.
Very specific knowledge.
Yeah, but Ron's got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Ron doesn't give a fuck.
Nope.
He's actually bringing some content to the show, making it interesting a little bit. That's an interesting conversation. That's funny.
Now, Ron tries to explain real life to Opie, who will not listen.
Okay.
They call me Ron the waiter, right? So when a customer says to me, hey, you want the tip in cash or credit?
Like cash.
So, but let me break it down, like why you would never want it in a credit card. First of all, if they tip you on the credit card, you don't get that for a week. You understand? Because it's in the paycheck. Then that tip, let's say they gave you a $50 tip on a credit card. Yeah. That $50 first has to be spread out to the busboys, the food runners, the bartenders.
Everyone gets a taste, right?
So in other words, I'm giving 30%. I'm giving 35%.
Opie, just fucking listen.
Yeah.
Right? Jesus Christ. Just sit back and listen. The guy knows what he's talking about.
Everyone gets a taste, right?
So in other words, I'm giving 30%. I'm giving 35% of that $50 to the other staff. Right. Then the government takes another 30%. So I almost get nothing.
Exactly.
So now if I get that same cash tip in a $50 bill, I get it all. Well, I don't have to claim it. I get it all.
So why don't we help the people today? If you're tipping, give them
always
cash.
tipping cash, by the way. Always tipping cash.
By the way, I want to go back to the porn thing really fast.
It's actually, see, what Opie should have done right there is been like, yeah, Ron, and when I get $2 from JFK Head Chunk, what happens is YouTube takes 30%, and then the IRS takes 35%. I'm left with nothing, which is why you get zilch.
And just like my mom, my wife makes me bring it all to her first. So there's only so much I can bury in the forest.
That was another weird thing he said in that, where he goes, so I'm smuggling this money back home, and I'm taking half of it, and I'm putting it in tinfoil in the wall. Yep. Why do you need to put money in tinfoil? Explain this. Do you know?
Well, if it was a lot of money that was going to be in there for a while, it could rot. It could.
It's not a lot of money. It's not going to be in there.
I know. so that I don't know.
So you think it was to preserve this money?
That's the only thing I could think of.
He needed to hide it well from his family. And just the fact that he talks about this like it's a universal experience we've all had. You know, the old tinfoil in the wall with your wages from your job trick.
I'm telling you,
we all went through this.
That's not a thing.
Nope.
That is absolutely not a thing. Like, I can understand if you have like drugs that are smelly, there's things you want to put them in.
Oh, yeah.
But it's cash? You put cash in anything.
Oh, I didn't say it wasn't retarded.
Put it in an envelope, put it in, a plastic bag.
He lives in an environment where there's nothing specifically for him. And anything that is for him, he needs to guard because it will be taken, stolen. It's not a safe place for this kid.
Adam,
if his mom ripped the wall open, she'd be like, "Oh, that's just foil.
That's just a tinfoil shaped like a $1 bill."
Yeah, well, she's throwing cats at him.
All right, so I have a quick question, Adam. This has become your beat, and I appreciate that. But is Opie's show getting better right now because he's trying to avoid real conversations, or way worse?
Well, it depends on what scale we're judging on. In terms of his dreams of getting back into terrestrial radio, this is getting significantly worse. Okay. In terms of what we do, this is a renaissance.
That's what I thought. That's why I'm smiling so much. I'm enjoying this a little bit too much.
It's just, I love it. And Ron has been a revelation. We all speak your name, Ron.
Yes,
because now that he's completely ignored this actually interesting advice that everyone should know if they don't know about tipping and how waiters receive it, Opie wants to go back to reliving his porno days.
Oh, good.
I can't say, I guess I had a few porn magazines. Every once in a while you'd find a few. And I buried them in the woods, and then I would have to sneak the magazine into my house at night so I could have a date night. And then I would sneak. Then I would get up nice and early. Maybe this is why I get up so early, because I had to wake up before everybody else to get the porn magazine out of the house and back in the woods and bury it again.
I don't know. I I used to get my porn mags from the bodegas.
Well, yeah.
But the bodegas had the fucking real good ones, the fucking hardcore, like Japanese magazines.
Oh
they're
my
like,
God, Ron, it's too early for the hot
is it too much?
Japanese magazines. Did you pay for them? Because I did what's called the Sprint for Freedom. I went into the stationery store, made believe I was going to buy baseball cards and candy, and then I made it to the magazine rack in the back, and then I could see the lady looking at me through the big fucking round mirror they used to have back in the day. They didn't have good surveillance. And then I waited for her to be distracted. Then I would grab one, try to get it under my shirt because they didn't have security cameras yet. I'm an old fuck. And then I made my move and got out of the stationery store and then had my Sprint for Freedom. And then just the excitement of knowing I had this was amazing. Oh, I wish we could still get those feelings every single day. That excitement, that over the top of it, of excitement that you got something special.
You could rip off buskers. When Iron Man stops you in Times Square and wants some money, you can just be like, fuck you. That's kind of that same feeling. He is such a liar. He was not stealing.
He's remembering an
porn
episode
magazines.
of Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, this did not happen.
Like,
But
hit him with my slingshot. And went,
I know.
and ran.
Thank God, though, he stopped Ron from talking about what hardcore porn magazines he was into. Oh, my God. He was getting so animated. So he's like, oh, that's a really good one.
And I was start jerking off just like this.
With the Orientals.
Wow.
You know what they're into.
The Orientals. There was a magazine called Orientals. It's a true story. Oh, no shit. Yeah, but I'll let Ron tell you about it. I feel weird. I feel weird telling you about it.
Oh, man.
Holy shit. Well, Ron the waiter, we speak your name. Well done, sir.
Who are these podcasts?